yeah, so you talk about that open source project, but Gurobi also does open source packages. And in addition to that, something that I can't believe I didn't mention earlier is that you personally, Jerry, you've done tons of tutorials and notebooks of code that are available for free to folks. And so I'll have a link to those in the show notes, but I don't know if you just want, if people have been listening to this episode and thinking, oh, mathematical optimization, it's something I should probably be learning. Oh, it kind of sounds like Gurobi is this like pay to play platform, and I maybe can't get started with mathematical optimization unless I have like this big enterprise Gurobi license or something. But that isn't right. They can actually just be going today, right now, to use free resources that you've created and get going on learning mathematical optimization. Right?
Yeah, you can get by the time I'm done with this sentence, you can open up a notebook and see optimization firsthand. I mean, that's been my sort of main focus from joining Gurobi almost 4 years ago, which seems like an eternity ago. Yeah, my role is to help bring optimization to the data science AI community. Um, and and part of that was like we need to make learning resources that data scientists can digest quickly and understand the benefits easily, and sort of just take off and go with it. And sort of notebook examples, a lot of sort of online training videos and things of that nature. Yeah, that's where I've been focusing a lot of my time. And essentially, if you go to, I mean, we could put this everywhere, the URL, but it's easy to remember. Just groby.com/learn is sort of our new sort of place for anyone to go who wants to learn mathematical optimization with Gurobi. And you can go to that website. You can see a bunch of videos of me and other people talking about the basics of optimization, intermediate level stuff. Anywhere you want to go, you can get what you're looking for, and get started. And essentially, like, yeah, we provide like a very small scale free license for sort of online learning. So if you just like sort of pip install Gurobi Pi, which is our Python package, and by far the most utilized API we have, just pip install Gurobi Pi. You can use that for as long as you need, and you can get rid. But that there is a size limitation to that problem. You can't go and solve like the problems I was talking about before with where you have like millions or billions or trillions of decisions to make. That, yeah, can't do that. But you can get started with a smaller scale problem that is can be very accurate, can very accurately reflect your problem that you're actually trying to solve, like actual business problem. It just might not be at the right scale necessarily, but it is still it is kind of like a mathematical twin. People like to use the term this digital twin. I like to call mathematical optimization models a mathematical twin, because it is a mathematical representation of your whatever problem or system that you have. So you can represent that, and take your business problem, represent in a little bit of math, code up code up that math in Python, and click, or really click, you hit you enter an optimize argument and function, and then boom, out comes the out comes the optimal answer. And yeah, you can do that right now. And there's tons and tons of stuff that we put out there to help you along the way. I can't even talk, like, I'm trying to think of all of them. There's too many. But yeah, specifically, if you have a access to Udemy courses, we put out a 4-part course on. It's called the Introduction to Optimization Through the Lens of Data Science. Big long title, which must mean it's really, really impressive and a great course, which is very true. But we teamed up with Georgia Tech and one of the great professors there, Dr. Joel Sokol, who runs a master's program there, master's in analytics at Georgia Tech. Teamed up with him, so you can go through that and get tons of learning resources. there. If you really, really like listening to me specifically, and I don't annoy you after an hour or so, we have sort of YouTube playlists with there's three of them now. There's what we call Opti 101, optimization for data scientists 101, and then we have a 201, 202. So we have three of those, and we're going to be doing a 301 teaser in the end of November as well. So we'll have like a 4-part series of optimization modeling and all. And it's not just like here's a notebook, go have fun. But we also we have a great partner in a consulting company named Decision Spot, and we had one of my best friends now in the optimization world, Asan. He's a consultant. He does a lot of optimization modeling for customers, and we bring in his perspective as well of like, okay, here's how you actually, not just like here's a notebook, go have fun, but like, okay, here are the actual like real business problems that we are solving. Here are the things you really need to consider. So it's getting like a not just a Gurobi perspective, but an actual sort of another optimization expert that's not sort of under the Gurobi umbrella, getting their perspective as well. So you can learn from those folks as well. We always partner with great people like that. So yeah, there's always more people to chat with.